Would you do that? How much you be charging if somebody? Well, you ain't gotta tell people your price on here, but yeah, if I want to get a song.
Yeah, I write a song. Yeah, I actually hit Just Brittany. She actually sent me her emailed me for me to send her open verse, but I told her, let me write you a song, like.
Yeah, that's
hard. Because it's certain artists who be having, they have the look, they have the money, they have everything, but all they need is that right song.
Yeah, it's always
that
one the right
song.
Yeah.
So that's why I hit Just Brittany up. I was like, let me write you a song, like. Let me write you a song.
So I saw an interview you did early on too, where you like spoke on like getting your body done. Mm-hmm. Now that it's been like years or whatever since. Do you have regrets, or you still like happy that you did that?
No, because I was always naturally fine. Like I said, I was 12 with a big. I ain't gonna say, because that's a young age, but I was 12 with a body. So like
stay away from Kelly now.
Yeah, I was 12 with a body. So it's like I always had a body, but I had 4 kids young. Me and my baby, they started at 15 type shit. So I had I never had a stomach, but I had a little stretch marks. So I was like. Yeah, so my first surgery, I was like, let me go get my stomach done. I went and got my stomach done, flat, and my shit was so perfect because I already didn't have no stomach, so my waist was like, a normal girl go get her stomach done, it's snatched, it's look cute, but my shit was super snatched, like super. So next round, I was like, my ass, I already had an ass, so it was already sticking out to the point people already thinking I got my ass did. But I was like, you know what, I ain't got no hips. Like, I had hip dips. Like,
You ain't grew into them yet, that's why.
But at the time, when you start getting surgery, you addicted. You start looking at everything on your body. So I'm like, let me go get my hips did. But when you go get your hips did, it got to be a BBL. So I had to get a BBL. So they filled in like the top, and they put me some hips in. And yeah, like it hurt it, but I don't regret it because I look good.
No, for sure.
I feel like if I would have just went all natural, I wouldn't have been comfortable just showing my stomach because I had like baby fat. I had the little stretch marks. Even though my stomach was flat, I had the little oatmeal.
You had that to let us know that cat made a life. That's what we like.
Yeah, she made a life.
Yeah. These other ones, you can't tell if it's a or, you know what I'm saying? I call them Barbie dolls. So you feel me?
Yeah. But I still got some stretch marks, but it's like a flat belly with like the stretch marks.
Okay, you got target on the target. Yeah.
So you in Houston right now. What's the vibes? You know what I'm saying? What is your thoughts coming into the city?
I love Houston because it's like I'm just out here chilling, and it's like everywhere I go, people just let me put you on this. Let me put you on this. Go pull up on my people. Go do this. Like, I was gonna leave in the morning, but I got more shit to do tomorrow because as soon as I pull up on prayers and them, they like, oh, do this for my people. My people want to do this. They want to do that. So I'm like, yeah.
It's work now for sure.
Yeah, you got to come out here and make your rounds.
Shout out to Prez. Now I know he's doing his thing. I want to ask you also, like, you a rapper, like you said, you a female, you pretty. Mm-hmm. Has it ever been a time when niggas done led with the less work and then it not really like, really trying to probably
all the time?
How you navigate? Like how can you tell the difference of who for real and who for fake?
I just assume any nigga hit me up like less work want to.
You should.
I just go in assuming that.
That's the right assumption.
Yeah.
Like, when
it's two different kinds.
So it's like
some they go in. Of course, a don't want to, but at the end of the day, he can keep the main thing. Mm-hmm. The is the incentive if it go that route. But then you got them who won't work with you at all if you won't.
Right.
Them the in the room. Wanting to is just some man shit.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean.
For sure.
But don't let your get in the way of your priority.
Yeah, I've been around plenty of people who want to. But they'll wait. They'll play the waiting game. Like,
how long you made them wait?
I ain't really about it. Like, I didn't. 2 of my producers. I ain't gonna lie.
The beat was hard. The beats was hard that night.
When in the beats, it's just like we was around with, like we were. And these both was like popular producers who already had big names and shit, and they like we'll be vibing like. No, I'm the type of person, I want to go out, I want to go to the bar, I want to drink and shit. And me, when I start drinking, I'm finna start talking a mile of hour. So we just vibing and just one thing lead to another.
Just connection.
I ain't with them for years, so it's like years.
So you got that don't go nowhere.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna like not even on no cocky shit. If I fucked the he was in love. Like we was on some love shit. For real. I never just was like, oh, we just finna and we just done, like, for real. There's some experience. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I can dig it. I mean, you hear that women say that.
I've been so long.
You ain't been longer than
I'm
me.
30. I've been since 14.
I lost my virginity at 12. 38 now. Yeah. But I get what you're saying. I mean, I did.
Kids. Hey, look, hey. You watching this?
Hey, it was the other way. All my chicks was older. All my chicks was older than the motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah.
I always like older men.
I always like the older women. Older women like the men.
Yeah, man. Nah, for sure. So talk like, being promiscuous or like open. A lot of people like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they don't want to talk. They want to play like
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a real like. If I did it, I did it. I'm gonna say like before I went on my spiritual journey, I was like, gotta think. All my friends was. I always act like a. I always like so. To me, I go with a like, man. I just want to see what his about like.
Then the most dangerous one.
Like I just want to see how
bro.
he type shit, and I go the shit this and won't talk to him again. Like,
see what I'm saying? The most dangerous one.
Like, and even when it comes, like, I used to be the type, like, even with, I'll probably with a nigga. I don't like this, but we had one hitting on shit. And then his friend come around, like, that's your homeboy? Like, homeboy, yeah. Like, I done with you and you ain't hitting on shit. So homeboy, yeah. Like,
yeah, so you didn't, like, allow a nigga to pass you along to the
ain't even that allowed you. I'm around be in the trap house with your homeboy when you walk in the next day, because now with your homeboy type shit. Like,
I know you one of them. Vicious.
Used to be.
Vicious.
Used to be.
Had some ever start beefing behind you?
Yeah. I didn't have fall out, but I'm such a real I fix that shit. I don't want nobody to fall out behind my bullshit because I know I was a bullshit. I knew the bullshit. So I used to laugh at the bullshit I'm doing, so I know it's bullshit.
And the only way you can fix them until you meet a who just as vicious.
That's what happened. I met a just as vicious.
I'm talking about. I met
my husband. So the thing with my husband, we still don't know each other. Real talk. I met my husband. He moved in with me 2 weeks later. He was a big dope boy, so he had big money. So yeah, come move in, come pay these bills. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he moved in 2 weeks after we met. We was engaged 6 months later. We was married a year later. Moved quick. And you gotta think like the whole relationship. He been in jail other than 6 months. On the outside, we only been on the outside world together for 6 months. He been in the feds the rest of the time. So, I don't even know this.
How long he supposed to be locked up?
7 years.
You know him.
No.
So you just got married just because?
I thought I was in love.
You was in love.
I was in love. But my mistake was I didn't get to know who I was falling in love with. So it's like the downfalls and the shit like that, it came after the marriage. It was like, because now...
You knew it, or did you ignore it? Y'all always know.
Listen, I feel like before you marry somebody or get in a relationship, you need to go through every season with them. You need to see them mad. You need to see them broke. You need to see them depressed. You need to see them in all stages of life before you marry
Why
them.
is that?
Because you will never know a person for real until you see them in all stages of life. Because you can be with a person, you can be thinking everything is all good, and then they go broke. And then they somebody that you don't even know.
So watch this.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Watch this. 50 years ago, when marriage was more prominent in our community, half the time, their parents put them together.
Right.
Or they met in high school.
And they weren't happy with each other.
They met in high school, and they got married because that was the standard. And then the standard was also, the expectation was, y'all gonna rock and fix whatever problems y'all have, but y'all better stay the together.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that opportunity to get to know every stage of that man. I think now women are so strong, they're not mendable.
Okay, no. So let's not do that. Let's not pretend like we didn't watch our grandparents go through hell with them men cheating on them, having outside
Did they stay together?
Yes, they stayed together.
Okay, so they won.
But that man probably had 2 families on the outside, constantly cheating. Who wants to go through that?
No, you're gonna go through that. It's
no. In this generation, women are becoming bosses to the point where they don't need a.
But not successful as women, and you talk about the purpose of a woman.
I'm not dealing with. You start cheating, I'm cheating.
Everybody deals with. Everybody deals with shit.
Okay, so now we just gonna be in a relationship where we cheat on each other.
No. It's a pause before that.
No pause.
But I was starting in the
I'm
beginning. I'm starting. See, that's the petty.
And I'm never gonna stop. Never.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna cheat on you the rest of the relationship.
That's a mentality and you operating in a feminine space. That shit don't go together. So I'm not saying it's a beautiful thing for the women. Like now, for me, it don't bother me because I can deal with any type of woman. I'm one of them type of men. Check my track record. Hello. But I can. But at the end of the day, it's about when I assess about it, what do I have to go through to do it? So y'all I numb the f out of us. So I can be picky choosy better than more so than men can be more picky choosy because there's way more y'all. Y'all don't really have the access. At the end of the day, a woman is always going to share a man. How are you going to share a man? And to get back to the point to our grandparents, and yeah, they've been through some shit, but they also endured so. They endured it. I mean, the game is to the person who endure, not to the person who gives up.
You're telling me, let your husband cheat. Let him do what he wants and just stay good to him. That's what you're telling me to do?
I mean, that's for you.
Yes.
I got a daughter.
So what would you tell your daughter?
I'm going to tell my daughter.
Tell me exactly what you would tell your daughter.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Baby, if you before you marry, you a whore. That's what I told my daughter, because that's the truth. Daughter? She's 16 now. That's the truth. I tell my daughter the truth. I don't pick and choose about the truth.
I can respect
you know, but from what I would tell her, at the end of the day, baby, the purpose of a woman was to be a support system for the male.
Right.
If you can't operate in that space, you failed as a woman.
Okay, so would you tell her, okay, so baby, you fell in love with this man. You feel like you found the love of your life. You done married him. Y'all got kids. So if your daughter call you crying, Daddy, he keep cheating on me. He got he done had kids on the outside. I can't deal with this no more. Like, would you tell your daughter, oh, you done married him, stick it out? Or tell him, baby, realize your worth and leave that you will find better?
Well, here's the reality. You don't know. And then most of the time, you don't. That's statistically, you don't. And then more so, you don't know. So now I'm feeding her bull. No, what I will tell her is, at the end of the day, most importantly, you got to follow your heart.
Right.
Pray about it. That's what I'm going to tell my daughter at the end of the day, because it's not my choice to tell you. I can only tell you as a father what gives you value as a woman and what devalues you as a woman.
Right.
And having a husband is a blessed thing. It's a coverage.
So
it leaves you to have an inheritance. Without a husband, you're a free agent and you playing the man's game in the man's world.